When I watched the new trailer to Avatar: The Way of Water for the first time, I kept wondering, where is Spider? He is in fact in 3 different scenes, but it's more in a blink and you'll miss it kind of scene. Avatar Theory here, I hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and recently I streamed the breakdown of the new trailer, and I just want to say thank you to each and every person that joined me in that live stream. And when I was watching that trailer, people were quick to point out the one scene where you can clearly see Spider walking off screen. However, he is in 2 additional scenes, very interesting scenes. Now the first scene, as I said, he is kind of off screen there as he's walking with Tuk and Kiri, and you don't really see him, you just see him briefly going off screen as Tuk stops at one of the plants inspecting it, but not much can be said about this specific scene. Like I said, he's kind of just on the side there walking off screen, so not really too much to take away from this specific scene. But moving on to the next scene, you have this scene of what seems to be 5 or 6 different RECOMS going up a line to one of the gunships, and you can't really see their faces, you don't really know who they are, but one thing in particular is the RECOM on the right. When I looked at that, immediately I noticed a leg. That was the first thing that I saw, a human leg sticking out, and looking at the human character's hair, you can see that it is dreadlocks, and you can see that the person don't really have much clothes on them, and you can see that it is a kid, so that is Spider. Now the big question is, why is he going with these RECOMS? Where is he going, and why is he going? It doesn't seem like the way that he's holding onto the RECOMS, like I said in my live stream, it doesn't seem like he's being captured. It seems more like he's going by choice, that he's just holding on to the RECOM. And it kind of adds to that one image where we saw Spider cheering with some of the RECOMS, being happy with them, making me question what's going on there. And I think this scene kind of adds to that. He's gonna go with them and see something that's gonna make them happy, and he's gonna obviously cheer with them. But again, it makes me wonder, why is he going with the RECOMS? Because we do have that one Lego set where we saw Quaritch or RECOM Quaritch and Spider in a submarine. So again, it makes me wonder why they are together in that Lego set, and it adds to this image here, this scene here. But the third and final scene that we see Spider in the new trailer is this one right here, where we see quite a bit of chaos. We see some of the Metkayina's homelands, or their home base essentially, being on fire there, and we see in the front here is a dead Elu. It's a very dark and depressing scene. We see a lot of Na'vi being captured. We see a lot of the Metkayina clan with their hands tied behind their back. And I don't know if it looks like some of the Na'vi is either injured or maybe even shot dead. It looks like it's a very dark scene, like I said, and you have some Ikrans on the left hand side. But one thing that I didn't notice when I literally zoomed in the video, because I'm currently just zooming into every single frame and every single scene I can, is that right there, almost in the middle, you can see Spider. It's very hard, again, a blink and you'll miss it kind of moment, but it's very hard to spot him. He's right there in front of who I am guessing is Quaritch. I'm not saying that it is Quaritch, but it does look a little bit, based on his outfit compared to the images that we saw of Quaritch, it does look like that might be Quaritch. But again, he is in front of the RECOM, and he's not walking with his hands tied. He's more walking because of the RECOM putting his hands on his shoulder or his neck and just pushing him forward. So in that sense, he might be captured in that way. But again, if he was captured, then his hands would likely be tied behind his back, or the RECOM would just tie his hands and throw him over his shoulder kind of thing, because the RECOMs are very strong. So again, adding to that, because the RECOMs are strong, they might just be able to hold their hand on his neck, because he is a child still. So that kind of in a way makes sense, because he just has his force like on his neck, so Spider can't really run anywhere or go anywhere, because it also looks like if Spider did decide to run, he can just hold him by the hair, so he can't really run away. But again, this is a very interesting scene, especially when I saw Spider in there. It makes me question a lot. It makes me wonder why the Na'vi is being tied like this with their hands behind their back, but Spider isn't. What's so important about Spider? adding to my theory what I said before, and this might be a spoiler if it's true, so just be wary of that. But if Spider is the son of Courage and that Recom is not Courage, then this might be the humans and the Recoms retrieving Spider under the orders of Courage. You know, Courage might be somewhere off doing something else, and he might send the humans, the RDA and the Recoms to retrieve Spider, to retrieve his son. And this might be essentially what's happening here. They don't really care about the Na'vi. They don't really want to capture or take the Na'vi with them. They just want Spider. So that might be what's happening here. But again, it might be something completely different. There's so much to take away from this new trailer. But let me know in the comments below what you think of these 3 scenes of Spider. And did you see Spider in the trailer? Let me know in the comments below. And for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.